You have your Bibles turned to 2 Timothy chapter 3.
Good one.
You're the one with the cold.
Okay, in 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 16. Am I on?
Yep, we sound good.
That was left on, I think, the whole time. Was it not? Thank you.
Choice again, where we're at.
2 Timothy chapter 3. And verse 16. First of all, we're gonna say some of the books of the Bible. I want us to start doing that probably at the beginning of each lesson, so we'll kind of, keep up with them and not forget them. If you know the first 5 books of the Bible, those are called the books of Moses, because Moses is credited for writing those 5. Another word for those first 5 books of the Bible is the law, because God gave Moses the law on top of Mount Sinai for how long? How long was Moses on the mountain?
40 days.
40 days and 40 nights. And God came down and met him on the top of Mount Sinai and gave him the 10 Commandments, wrote them with his finger on stone, and also gave him the blueprint for the tabernacle, and also gave him the law for the Levites and for everything else. And so that was for 40 days and 40 nights. Now that is in the book of Genesis. What's the next book? Genesis is known as the book of beginnings. The first 5 books are known also as the Torah, and they're also known as the Pentateuch. So you've got several names for the first 5 books of the Bible. And so Genesis is the book of beginnings, right? In the book of Genesis, you have the beginning of the earth being created and everything in it. You have, in Genesis, it says, who does it say? Does it say that the earth evolved? Did it say that man came from a monkey? No. It says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And it said, and the Spirit of God began to move upon the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and he divided the light from the darkness, and the evening and the morning were the first day. And I've said this before. If the evening and the morning were the first day, and it said that the Holy Spirit moved, and that light came into the world, when he said, let there be light, was that talking about the sunshine?
No.
When he said, let there be light, was he talking about the sun and the moon and the stars?
Nope.
No, because if you go on over in the 16th verse, I think it is, it says that on the 4th day, God created a light, and he also created a lesser light. The light he created on the 4th day was the sun, and it reflected the light from the sun to the moon, and the moon was the light by night.